What's up, dudes? How's it going today? dakblake here. Today, we're looking at some new Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 news. That's right, today's another big video. We got a lot of new information. There's so many things. We get to see Catnap here today. I also tried to make like an AI rendering again. I spent like another 2 hours. I hope it's okay, but also so much information. So I welcome you to the new news. That is what we call it. If you're new, I welcome you. My humor is terrible. So to catch you all up though, this is all a development of the ARG, the alternate reality game, which basically just means that Mob Entertainment hid a bunch of secrets that we had to find in order to get information about the game. So now we have it. We solved all the puzzles. The theories tab on the Discord for Poppy Playtime was going through and they found all the information on playtimeco, I think .org. This little thing right here, they found every single password. They looked through every single like email and they found this security cam footage. So with this security cam footage, this is inside of the Playcare and we can see Catnap just in the corner of the screen, like a reveal. We just get to see Catnap. So Catnap is just lurking in the background, sitting there, staring. Super creepy. It is literally only like a 15-second video, but we could see what looks like maybe like a necklace dangling, which, I mean, we've seen the necklace on Catnap before. That would be like the crescent moon necklace, right? But I mean, this is a big deal. Like we literally get to just see Catnap right there. Though it is pretty dark. Can't really see Catnap too well, but you get to see the kind of shape, the size. This is the most real we've ever seen Catnap. So I went to Photoshop and I tried to brighten it, but you can't really. If you try to just bring up the brightness, it doesn't really work. I mean, though, you can kind of see Catnap there. You kind of just see the outline right here of just this like creepy cat creature, I don't know, just standing on the bed. And I just brought in the image here. This is of that same room. So Catnap would literally just be standing on one of these beds, which means he must be like giant, the size of one of these beds, right? I mean, that's kind of what we see here. But yeah, shout out to the people on the Discord. They've figured out everything. We looked at this one even last time. They found the cartoon. They got the security cam footage that we're still here. We have more to see here. And we got all this story. So going to the next video, it's a little bit different. It's a 2-minute video that is showing like jail cells. It is just this creepy static filled image, but then wait, it kind of goes down a little bit. I remember watching this and I was like, what is this? You could see scratch marks just on the floor here all over the place. There is an open cell. Presumably maybe Catnap was there, but watch this as it goes on. There's a character that strolls by. So like at the very end of the video, you just kind of wait here and you're like, oh, I guess it's kind of nothing else. And then at the bottom of your screen, you will see somebody walking up, I think right about now. Do you see him? There he is. It is a tiny little creature. That might be that bear one, but look at him. He's just kind of adorably walking through. I don't know how this works. I mean, this must be what that character is in the game, right? This is the security cam footage. He's like this tall. I don't understand. I honestly thought the smiling critters were like almost a reference to bigger creatures. To me, it almost looked like this, like Bobby Bearhug, right? Right? Doesn't it? Like we had the round ears and everything. But see, what is that even supposed to mean? Look at this guy. He's got the round ears and everything, but he's so tiny. Now, a theory could be is that these monsters are tiny and small, but they can like grow into like a monstrous size, or that's just how he is. I have no clue. But it's really interesting to see that there's like kind of a mix. You saw what Catnap looked like versus this one. So the thing is, this last video I'm kind of confused about because I have no idea what it is or what it means. It's just kind of like, it just looks like two pistons coming up and down, like it's some sort of engine. And I have no clue what it's supposed to mean. I mean, if we keep watching it, look, there's like nothing here. I don't understand. I don't think there was anything we were supposed to find. Honestly, it just kind of, yeah, it looks like an engine. And it doesn't really feel like anything pops out of the screen or there's any hidden stuff. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. But that leads us to these informational images that we got. We got Catnap. We got, I guess, every single one of them. We get Catnap, we got Dogday, PickyPiggy, Hoppy Hopscotch, like everybody. So let's read this one really quick before we even get into the story. Let's see what Catnap's all about. This is the exciting one. Catnap is a calming presence for the critters and ensures he and his friends always have the right amount of sleep to jumpstart the morning's play. Oh, it's already creepy. It says, end of the day, there's nothing Catnap enjoys more than watching his friends sleep soundly. And I think this is actually really important. The scent is lavender, but just look at this face. Ah, that's creepy. Also, there's so many theories with this. I loved reading the last episode, the new news that we did. Everybody has so many theories. I love it. And you know, it's really interesting to see if those theories come true when the game actually comes out. But in that vein, there's so many people thinking like, look, the tail says 20. It's 20. I'm recording this on 11/20 because I thought that something would come out today. I think I'm gonna edit this right now. It'll come out tomorrow on the 21st. But I was like, that looks true. It does say 20, but I think everybody was kind of reading into it. Look, it does kind of look like it, right? So I was looking at this, and I was also looking at the other video for Catnap, and I spent easily 2 hours trying to get AI to kind of like come up with a 3D render for it. But you know what? I think this AI art is pretty cool because I also did a bunch of Photoshop to it. So right now I'm hiding it. So you're about to see the reveal. I did a bunch of Photoshop to it, changed the mouth, added teeth, added a necklace, changed the fur. I did so much work, and you know, maybe it sucks though. I'm like hyping it up too much. But here we go. This is what I did. 3, 2, 1, boom. This is like my imagining of Catnap. It's funny because when I like tried to do the AI, I think a long part was trying to render out a cat creature that wasn't just like, you know, like a normal cat. I also had to edit like teeth and eyes and stuff. And you know what? I've been trying to change the eyes. Let me see. So you see how this has like just like a normal dot? I think Catnap has a little bit different of eyes. Like if we look here, his eyes kind of have like a centered dot. Let me change those then. All right, there we go. Oh, ooh, that is pretty cool. But I also like, I added like a necklace. I was modifying things, changing it around. And I feel like this kind of captures what he could possibly look like. Just imagine you seeing Catnap just like hide in the darkness, and that's what you see. And he's just like, go to sleep. But back to the news. We got a lot here. We got Craftycorn, which is a conscious observer of both color and creativity in the world. Craftycorn understands the importance of art and sharing it with others. Crayons, pencils, paint, or words on the page. Craftycorn, I can't read, can see beauty in anything imagined given shape. We got Kickinchicken. This is Kickinchicken, the cool kid of the crew, and he maintains that sense of cool through anything, even the most tense of situations. Knock him down and he'll pick himself up, brush himself off, and ask, what's next? Then we got Hoppy Hopscotch, unafraid to hop where others might sit. Hoppy is the friend everyone needs to maintain their energy and enthusiasm. While sometimes loud or impatient, she'll always hop beside her friends, even if it means slowing up once in a while to keep their pace. Which I guess kind of reminds me of the the tortoise and the hare, right? Is that a reference? Like slow down to kind of hang out with friends. Then we got PickyPiggy. What's more important than play and learning? PickyPiggy knows the answer. A playful body and keen mind are fueled by what's put into them, which is why she encourages her friends to eat a well-balanced diet. Secretly, PB&Js are her favorite food. And this is Dogday. I think this is the last one, other than Catnap, which we already saw, but this is Dogday. So it says, this is Dogday, the sunny, strong, and determined leader of our critters. Each trusts him to find the bright side in any situation and to have a friendly word of encouragement should they feel down. He always keeps his friends going no matter what. So I wonder what this all means tying into the story of everything. Let's actually go and look at the crazy tie-ins to this. So on the Discord, they found all of like the secret emails as well too. I mean, we could go here and look at it ourselves. It says, are things coming into focus yet? You may think you understand things, but how could you? There's too much left to say, not enough time. You don't know the sacrifices we've made to get this to you. This connection won't hold for much longer. When the powers that be discover this place, and it will be discovered, it will be burned to the ground. But you're already a step ahead. You've left no stone unturned, nothing left behind. You are perfect for this. We'll be in touch. goodbye. Which honestly is probably like the coolest way to be like delivering this information. I feel like a secret agent over here. It's really cool. But they gave this image right here in that email. We're going through the dolls now. They definitely don't smell like lavender. Catnap. It smells like lavender. That's why I said it's kind of important. Ties in. And the stuff coming out isn't the usual clear mist, but a smoky red. So I think that this whole thing kind of turned upside down and became something that they didn't want. You know, some people were saying like, oh, maybe this was like a, well, actually, I think it might have been me saying this theory, that they would use him to like make the kids sleep. But hey, maybe not entirely, right? Maybe in the beginning it wasn't like that. I have no idea what this is, but we'll want to run it up the line because almost definitely it's been what's causing parents to complain to our customer service team. The weird thing is though, this wouldn't be because of the orphanage though. It wouldn't be the Playcare. There's no parents to complain to. So maybe they initially started out as kind of just a line of characters that maybe got pushed to the side to then, you know, go into the orphanage. Maybe they were kind of like a toy line that was for the public and not for the Playcare orphanage. So that leads us back to this. It's a little blurry, but I think I can still read it. It says, to whom this may concern. Rumor has it that whatever it was that influenced poor Theodore, be it human or beastly in nature, as witness described it, has been apprehended in the lower dredges of the facility. I'm sure this news is pleasing to you. Should it be true, and I hope it is true. Don't worry, I only dig so far as directed. Regardless, I wish to add my 2 cents based on the details I've uncovered in my investigations, and hopefully together we can paint a clearer picture of the situation and why it happened. I've got my theory though, blunt honesty. I've never encountered a case so strange as this, and yet it is oddly simple. And the second one, I think, is all about the hands and the whole thing that went missing with Theodore. And we talked about it in the last one. It says service access, the path, and then it's all like this is all under. So it says the preamble. Reports and first-hand accounts state that Theodore Grambell is odd, antisocial tendencies with other children, juvenile behaviors, peculiar relationship with imaginary figure. The prototype. So it says equipment missing, reported by Mark Smith, maintenance technician, 2 grab packs, 2 green hand attachments, which were the electricity ones. So we just 2 electricity ones? It says Thomas something did CPR on, I can't really read this. It almost looks like it says CPR on the kid, paramedics involved. Little to go on, a lot to learn, left outside a small charge gate. To open, 2 charges have to be linked to the circuit, hence the need for a second somebody. Oh. And it says the second device hasn't been found. The prototype kept it. Before I spoke with the engineers regarding the green hand design, intention capabilities, any issues they might have, turns out that last bit would be important. Then it says service access. The path leads out of, oh, so it was from the other page. So the service access was right here. The path leads out of Playcare via a service access tunnel kept as an emergency exit route following construction. Tracks in the ground, traces of tar, stops just past the opening of the tunnel. Whatever it was with Theodore, it managed to get access but didn't use the exit route. These tracks are not of that of a man, but something else. I scoffed at witnesses who said the thing was beastly. Just another lapse in recall. It says grab pack 2, discarded, tossed to go back for the boy. Perhaps some secondary security measure kicked in and scared the thing. And then basically it said that there were no alarms and nothing. And it's like, why go back, you know, once you're out? And then it says, my conclusion, whatever your influencer is, it wanted a way out. What's strange, it got just that, but didn't take it. Instead, it chooses to carry the boy to staff, to save him, to blow its cover. Had it not intervened though, the boy wouldn't likely have made it. Huh. Whatever or whoever it was, perhaps it cared in its way. Don't excuse what happened, obviously, but still, be grateful that it means that Theodore is alive to tell. And this is yours, Jared Lockhart, investigator. And then the last image is this. It's a little different. It says, it has been 3 months since 1188's procedure and 1 month since his introduction to Playcare. I'm pleased to say he's taken to his task like a fish to water, meeting virtually every one of the objectives we set out for him. This is so much reading, right? Hey, but we got to see so much of the backstory. It's talking about the story of the prototype and Theodore kind of doing things, breaking out. But the fact that Theodore got electrocuted and the prototype was like, I'm not I'm not leaving this kid. I'm keeping this kid alive. You know, I have to get the attention of everybody. So it says when the children first saw this bigger body's Catnap, half of them were terrified. Whoa, more than one burst into tears. I can't say I didn't expect this. The other department heads will note I was never a fan of using 118 in Playcare for this exact reason. The good news is that in the time since, many of the children have warmed to him. So the Catnap kind of just like worked its way into their hearts, you know? He's gentle, even a bit shy, and I think the kids find that endearing. Oh yeah, it even says some of the kids even consider him a friend now. The ones still weary of him, at least now, accept his presence without fuss. I still have reservations about how he is used, but I admit the overall impact of Playcare operations has been a positive one. So it says that he had calmed down in the recent weeks. There were issues regarding erratic behavior after the experiment, but those seem to have been ironed out. And Catnap has been integrated into Playcare without much issue. This is not to say I still don't have concerns. The relationship between 118 and 1006 could pose a problem. There it is, the thing they were talking about in the last new news that we were guessing, like it's gonna be Catnap versus the prototype. It says that at least somewhere down the line, anytime the two are in the room together, 118 follows 1006 around like a lost puppy. Whoa, it's an odd sight, and what's more is 1006 doesn't seem to mind, or if he does, he's not showing it. If I remember correctly, Lockhart had some theories on the matter back in '89, but I'm not convinced of anything either. Wait, are they not gonna fight then? Huh, that's actually a little strange to me. I didn't know that they were gonna be like buddies. What I know is this: Catnap may be docile now, but he's also highly impressionable, especially to anything the prototype says or does. I worry how quickly his behavior could change depending on the whims of that temperamental thing. Whoa. So what if this changes the whole kind of like theory that I had? I think that now it almost seems like 1006 was just using everybody. If we remember, the thing about the past is that 1006 was a super genius, building things and laser pointers, stopping cameras, using everything, and now we use Theodore to get the grab pack hands, maybe even using Catnap to make everybody sleep. Prototype is the villain and Catnap is kind of the front. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh man, yeah, all of those images, that told a lot of story. But yeah, just going back to this, I mean, Catnap here, I mean, I guess you'd have to imagine even a little bit more shy, but I mean, look at him here. Oh man, I don't know, even when you see him move, he's just so creepy. He's kind of just standing, staring into the camera, knowing that the security officers are just watching him. Though there are no kids in the bed, so this is like, you know, post everything. Catnap's still here, just hiding in the shadows. So what do you guys think? This is a lot of information. I think that's it. That is all the information we got. We got 3 videos, we got a bunch of pictures, and it seems like as of the moment, the ARG is kind of stopped. I definitely think there's gonna be more, which is crazy, but we get to see kind of the glimpse of these new characters. So now that all this new information is out, what are your theories? Is Catnap gonna be like the ultimate villain, or is it gonna be the prototype? I remember in the last episode, all the information kind of pointed that they were gonna battle each other. I mean, maybe that's still a thing. Maybe Catnap was like, hey, I'm tired of being kind of like your puppet and like using my breath to stop everything, right? Like I'm fighting back. I don't know, that could be like a theory, I guess. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you enjoyed my AI image. It kind of brings to life kind of what you would imagine, you know? I'm sure that my rendering of it all is not gonna be even close, but it's a cool thing to think about. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully I made you smile here today. Kind of an interesting thing to hang out, you know, talk about the new news together. And hey, if you're new, subscribe, join the DAC pack, which will go towards 3 million subscribers. I thank God every day I'm able to do things like this, whether it's the new news or rip-offs or mods or anything. I just want to make you smile every single day, so I hope I can do that in the next episode. Probably coming up right now. I'll see you there. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, peace out, my dudes.